Reporting live, Little Petty has blown up his options day trading account. This is not financial advice. Now, for the host coming up after these special announcements, I bring to you Little Petty. Hey, all right. YouTube. What it do? It's your boy Little Petty checking in with you guys with another stock market episode. All right, you guys. In this episode, we're going to talk about, as you guys see in the title, I blew up the small account challenge. So we're going to talk about that. I want to address the media. If you guys, all my followers, because all the people that follow me, they know we've been bullish on the stock market. We had a nice pullback in the stock market. So we're going to talk about that. I want to come on in and address the media, because, you know, people, they like to make their YouTube videos when everything is all good and good. But when things are down, this is the time to get the real education. So sit back, stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, and we're going to burn through this episode / lesson today. So, but without further ado, appreciate anybody that's checking out my videos, and let's get into it. So we're going to start off today in the S&P 500. We're going to talk about what happened today. And we're going to go over basically a couple of things that happened in the stock market today. I haven't been too active in the market, but we're going to talk about how I blew up my day trading account. And then we will go ahead and look into the small account challenge too. So first off, in the S&P 500 today, we had basically a reversal type day. We didn't get a full-blown reversal, but we did bounce back from the lows of yesterday. So we're still coming up, riding up this uptrend. We're trying to hold this uptrend. This is a pretty steep uptrend. So as you guys can see, we've been fighting this for a while. We did close above it. And we did close above this 315.54, which we've been talking about on my channel. So now we're back up, and we actually filled up the gap. We filled the gap yesterday, but we came back and we retested the gap. So I want to talk about what happened yesterday in the stock market. Looked like the stock market was doing good. We had a bull flag, and then everything just fell out the sheets. So the stock market pulled back viciously, and this was actually a good time to strike on some calls. Now, in my account, I had yesterday, what happened was, let me go into the account. As you guys can see, I only have $253. So the account was at like $1,100. Now it's down to $250. So we'll just talk about it. So I have a play that I'm holding in Twilio right now that's down, and I want to say I took a day trade. Let's go see the damage. Let's see what really happened. So the past 7 days. That's cool. So yeah, we lost on Square. So we made a swing trade on Square that ended up taking the account down from 450 down to 170. So we took a loss on that, and we took a few losses in the small account challenge. And that's mainly because I haven't been really focused on the charts. I'm trying to do like small little scalp trades, but I ended up getting squeezed out yesterday. The small account, the credit spread account, that account got clapped too. So we're going to talk about that as well. But as you guys can see today, what happened was the S&P, they had a reversal candle. We're uptrending, coming back to basically come test these highs again. So this was a nice pullback. People, this was a good short opportunity. I missed this whole run, and I don't chase runs, so you know I'm waiting for the bounce, and we got the bounce today. So that's basically what's going on in the stock market overall. We come to the indices, we can kind of see basically reversal type day. Nothing too much to look at it. The main stock that we're focused on is, as you guys know, we are focused on Tesla, Netflix, Twilio, and we just put a play in today on NIO. But let's talk about the blown up account. So we talked about how we blew this account up, a few bad trades, holding overnight, letting the losers run. Wasn't really too active yesterday in the market, so it was like just wasn't really active. Was working on my other stuff and kind of just took a fat loss on that, and I took a loss and I'm still holding these Twilio calls, so not really wanted to cut it, but still holding. We did take a play today in NIO, so we have a little bit of our money working, but this account is on its way to zero. Unless we get some big type of moves, this account's going to zero. So, and the thing about with the small accounts is, especially when you're buying naked calls and puts, you want to have only amount of money in there that you're willing to lose. So my $1,000 I put in here, I put like $700-800 in. I'm okay with losing that, but the thing is, I don't want to keep always having to put money in these accounts. So this account still got to what, $253. If we could bring it back, perfect. If not, the account's gonna get blown up, and we're gonna just start over with this account. Start over with another $1,000, and we will. And I talked about this in my last one. I said if I'm not focused, I don't need to be taking trades. But sometimes you just want to take trades and get in the market. You're so excited, and then things kind of just flip flop on you. So that's what happened with this account. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the famous Tastyworks account, and as you guys can see, we're still up 5K on the year, but this account was up. It was working its way up to 8. So technically, with all the trades that we have right now in this account, if all these trades go to 0, I'm gonna lose $2,000 this week alone. I'm okay with that though, and as you guys can see, I'm playing with house money. So let's go ahead and talk about the trades. I haven't made a trade that I post on my Twitter in the past since we had that stock market drop. So as you guys can see, we set up the plays on yesterday around in the morning. We were setting plays up in the morning. We were selling put credit spreads, and all of these plays are basically in the money right now, which you don't want to be in the money while you're holding put credit spreads. You want the options to expire worthless. So our risk right here, we have a risk of 150. We have a risk of 1,200. So what, that's 1,350. And then we have the Netflix play right here, a risk of basically $600. So you add those up, that's a risk of 2,000. That's the plays that we're holding, and I did a rollover. I want to say I don't know if I posted it in there, but those are the plays that we're holding. We're holding the Netflix. So Netflix, let's go to the chart real quick. Now with this play, Netflix, they report earnings on Thursday. So my plan, whenever I set up trades as a credit spread, I'm willing to literally lose 100%. So that's the whole process of this strategy. You're only putting on trades that you're literally willing to lose. So if they go back against you and your play gets clapped, you're not going to be like very emotional attached to the play. Yeah, you're going to be attached to the play regardless, but at the end of the day, the way that the strategy is, you sell put credit spreads while the stocks are going up. Stocks are going to have pullbacks, as you guys can see, but overall, you would have won all of these weeks, and you would have took this one loss. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you're going to take losses in the stock market, it's all about how you handle it, and that's why you want to manage your risk. If you're not managing your risk, then you're going to blow up an account. So the people that are trying to that want to follow the trades or whatever, if they would have jumped in this week and been like, okay, yep, I'm going to take Little Petty's trade, whatever. Okay, well, you just got blown out. You see what I'm saying? If you would have put the whole account, your account's blown up in 1 week. So why do that? There's no reason to blow up your account in a week when the stock market goes forever. So you can make money regardless. You just got to manage your risk. So go back, watch my videos. This account started out with $500. I brought it up to like $2,000, and then I just let it work. So, and as you guys can see, that's why I have this account right here as a buffer. This account right here literally just has cash, and I'm holding this as a cash balance. So if this 2 bands gets blown out, well, I got another 1,000 to play with. And it's not like I'm gonna go. So with this 1,000, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna manage the risk a lot. It's my last band. So, but let's go ahead and jump into the charts real quick. Let's talk about Netflix. So the Netflix play that we have set up, we are selling the 540s and we bought the 535s. And basically, if Netflix, the way this is gonna, if I'm gonna win on this trade, Netflix needs it's above 515, so we're holding 2 of these and we're holding 1 of these. So if Netflix closes above 540, which is up here, so it dropped from 570 all the way down to 490, and I held this whole drop. So, but basically we need Netflix to close above 540 for these contracts to expire worthless and me to walk away with the $600 profit. Now the next play that we're holding is Tesla. As you guys all probably know, Tesla, it fell, it had a nice pullback, and we are watching the price action on this. And this one is going to be the bigger loss that I'm going to take if the stock does not rebound by Friday. So this setting up like a bear flag to move lower, but these lower wicks are saying that buyers are stepping in. So, but as you guys can see on the 1 hour chart, it fought in this channel all day. It was struggling to hold above 550, and it was struggling to get below 1500. 1550, 1500. So it fought in this channel all day. The expected move looks like it's gonna go lower, but it could start reversing. So a gap up and a ride, expect a squeeze because there's a lot of people short this stock right now. So when more people are short, as we start breaking levels, those are gonna be pivots that are gonna start breaking out. So we're still watching Tesla. We're in that play. I'm still holding. And also you need to take, so back to the Tesla play. And I set up a debit spread, but I'm not going to talk about that because I don't preach none of the YOLO or dumb trades on my channel. I preach the education for the good trades. So that's why I don't post none of these plays, because most of these plays are scalp trades. And as you guys can see, the account is smacked. It's down 80%. Do you want to lose 80% of your account? Don't think so. Thank you. All right. Now let's so we talked about Tesla. So the contracts that we're selling right now on Tesla, we need Tesla to close above 1640, and we set up 2 of these plays. So let's jump into the Tesla chart right here. So Tesla needs to get above 1640 by Friday for these contracts for me to collect the $800 profit. So that's the play right there. It's posted in the Twitter. So make sure you guys go follow my Twitter. Now, for the last play that we're in a Twilio put credit spread, and Twilio stock, everything pulled back. So what caused the market to pull back? I don't really watch news, but I went into the S&P 500, and I think it has something to do with the California COVID cases, was what dropped the market. But as you guys can see, it bounced back. Like, a lot of bears, they got squeezed today. They definitely got squeezed. They get so excited off of these huge 30-yard candles. my boy said he need Netflix to go a 30-yard candle. He needs Netflix to throw a touchdown pass, 30 yards. So, but yeah, so the stock market, it dropped. It's popping. These levels up here is going to be resistance. I talked about this in my last video. This 315.50. We've been talking about that level, and as you guys can see, it broke it yesterday, and now it's trending back up. So let's go ahead and look at the Qs real quick. Check out the Qs. Okay, cool. So yeah, the Qs. This one looks a little bit more vicious, honestly. But what caught me today, what really got my attention today, so the S&P has made it's got into the reversal candle on the 1 hour. The Qs, they're still fighting. So they made a lower low, and now they're still trying to fight up. But if you check this out, if you go to the Qs on the 1 day chart, you know what, let me go to this one. Does that look bad? I mean, honestly, that looks like another pivot, and it looks like we're just gonna go, you know, I mean, what do you guys think? Does this look like it's literally gonna roll back over? We got a pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, pivot low right there, but this is a green candle, so I don't know. The uptrend is still intact over here, so let's check out the VIX. VIX, they're starting to reverse from yesterday, as you guys can see. So, but overall, man, the stock market is it had a pullback. We're still on an uptrend overall in the S&P 500, and that's really what I just came on to talk about. I want to talk about the plays that I'm in. I'm still holding these plays. Now, like I said, the main thing about this is you want to make sure whatever trade you're taking, because when you set up a credit spread, you're basically going into the trade with a defined risk. You're saying, this is what I'm risking to make this. And you have a certain percentage that it has a probability of hitting. So if the percentage is 75%, okay, so you're going to lose, you know, you're going to have to learn to take losses. Me personally, I set up trades that if I'm taking the trade, I pull the trigger, I am willing to lose that whole position. So I just wanted to come on YouTube, address the media. My Discord was dry today. Everybody, cause I mean, I wasn't even in the chat. I didn't even trade today, really. I made a small trade, but you know, I'm just kind of chilling. And as you guys can see, we have no actual buying power in this account. So, but yeah, man, that's about it for this video. I wanted to keep this one short, not too long. You know, this is about a 15-minute video. Come in, check in with you guys on YouTube. And as you guys can see, Little Petty's account did get blown up. This is not clickbait. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that subscribes, tunes in, watches me, follows me, supports me. And Little Petty